Oh, should have audio now.
Say something.
Yo.
Yeah.
Sorry, the other mic was out of battery. That is my bad. Sorry, everyone. So what we're doing today is just a few repairs, and then we're going to Jesus, how am I meant to get into this thing? I hate these freaking pre-builts. What am I not doing?
Alice says, hey, there we go. How's it going?
Sorry, everyone. Sorry about that. That's what happens when I go live on my own. No, it shouldn't be. I should just be being blind.
I think you might have to take the back panel off to
really?
This whole thing. No? Whoa! Shit!
Shouldn't have to. That's just the thing for the disk drive. That's fine. That just clips on.
Yeah, no, that's part. This is part of that.
No, but they normally like open up with just like a bolt, one bolt to remove, and then it'll open up.
It's all connected as one bit.
Okay, let's open that up.
That's stupid.
Oh. No, I'll need a different piece. Ugh. I know, right? There we go. No. So it comes out on a thing. See how it's doing? See how it's like that? That's what I was trying to do. But we had to take this front panel off and remove an additional 2 bolts. It's always so annoying. Anyway, so now that we have this thing open, all we want to do is install an additional SSD. And we're just going to reinstall Windows on it. We've got the world's skankiest looking SATA SSD in an M2 form factor there on the motherboard. Looks like we've got a spare SATA port and a spare SATA cable. Look at that, already installed for me. So I don't even have to do anything.
It's a pretty blue one.
I know, but it's got to go in upside down. That's okay, I guess. So it's an SSD, so we don't really need to worry too much about it moving around and stuff. There's not much that can go wrong with an SSD. So you've got no moving parts. So unlike a traditional hard drive, you might be thinking, who still uses hard drives? But people do. I'm dealing with a customer right now, as in dealing with, going through the process of the new PC consultation, and I don't think he's owned a PC with an SSD before. What are you laughing at?
The picture.
Oh.
Godzilla. Kitty is also Godzilla. Just a smaller Godzilla.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's make sure we put this back the right way around. There we go. There's our plastic flap on the other side, all hooked up and ready to go. Okay, so what we'll do with this is we're going to do a quick reinstallation of Windows onto our new SSD, and then we're going to run some quick diagnostics on our storage devices, see what the situation is there, and see why the customer keeps reporting a corrupted sector on his drive. So he's got the very skanky looking M.2 drive that's in. Oh, I love these power supplies with no power switches, and you plug the power cable in and it sparks. So professional. Yeah, absolutely. It's a HP. It's a horrible product. That's what they call them. Oh, I didn't make that name up. Oop. Escape. What's going on here? That looks very fluffy. What have we got here? Got like a post screen. I'm hitting escape. Here we go. And let's go to boot device options. And let's go down to our Kingston data traveler. And what happened there? I saw Windows for a second. There we go. That might have been an automatic CSM disable or something that went on there. Not 100% sure. Because fortunately for me, I don't have to work on horrible products all day. Build my own PCs with blackjack, hookers. No hookers. Just like saying that because it's fun. So that quote, it comes from a cartoon called Futurama. And there's an outspoken robot character, and one of his lines when he gets like rejected and like, yeah, gets rejected. It has his ideas like thoroughly rejected. Okay, so we're only showing 2 drives here. Now if I was to unplug this hard drive and click refresh, would that partition 1 data disappear on me? Yes. So drive 0 unallocated space, that is our SSD that we've just installed. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? We couldn't create a new partition or locate an existing one. Yeah, that shouldn't matter.
No.
Drive 0 unallocated space. That's all you should need. Let's try that again. Is that just a consequence of me unplugging the hard drive there? Windows installers getting confused or something? Because let's restart that. It's very weird. Because that's what you're looking for when you go and install your Windows drive. This is an entire drive of no partitions and all unallocated space. Really? That'd have to happen to cats as well, right?
Yeah, this one's got a lazy eye. Just never seen one before.
This is really strange how it stays on that menu for so long. Alright, let's try this one again. There you go. It was just getting confused with the hard drive there. Stupid Windows installer. That's the dumbest failure ever. Do you know what that was? It couldn't handle me unplugging the hard drive and clicking refresh, which will refresh it. Then the hard drive disappears. Then it won't let me just install Windows on an empty partition because it's getting confused about which line the one I'm clicking on is. So it thinks that I'm clicking on the hard drive that's not actually there on the screen anymore, trying to install Windows on it. Yeah, it's that stupid. Yep, because look at this, just works first time, just as normal. Alright, while that's doing that, this next one, we've given it a clean. I've given it a pre-clean outside.
New diamond wafers from Japan can hold 1 billion Blu-ray discs of data.
Diamond wafers.
Yep.
Wow. Cool.
They are one step closer to quantum computers that utilize diamond wafers.
Ha. Nice. Very nice.
A jewelry company and researchers in Japan came up with it. Fuck yeah.
Oh no, silly HP. It's booting back to our Windows SSD, despite the fact that we just installed Windows.
On something else.
This is why they're called horrible products. Hey, do you have a makeup brush or something I can use on these fans, babe?
Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have this one. This one's shit. I don't want it. Oh shit, cat, watch out.
She doesn't want it.
Nah, it's shit.
Alrighty, so I'll just get this one all tidied up. A few bits of dust stuck in that grill that didn't come out with the leaf blower. But yeah, sort of 99% of the dust will get blown out, and we do that outside with an electric leaf blower. Why pay for tinned air when you can just compress it yourself with a little bit of electrical power? Some people get a little bit butthurt that I don't use that, but it's just because they spend money on it.
Fluffy cat. It's not fluffy
Well,
cat.
not that this thing needs much of a clean. But we'll do it anyway. And so this one here, we're going to be upgrading it. We're going to be upgrading it to 3080. Yeah.
Luke says, hey Tim, Jordan says, hey, I'd love to buy a PC from you, but I'm worried about the cost. How much would it sting me?
Oh, it depends what you want, dude. Don't mind the troll who's left me bad like a review saying I charge $1 million for PC builds. I don't charge $500 for the average
He was
PC
just
build.
butthurt.
He's just butthurt.
He even got his wife to leave a bad review.
Yeah. Yeah, so don't let that fool you. I sell lots of PCs to lots of people, and if I was that much of a rip off, I wouldn't sell any.
We've now sold over 500 PCs.
Over 600.
Oh, 600, sorry.
Yeah, so
Send him a message with...
let me know what you want,
Yeah.
and we can go from there. I'm not the cheapest in the market though, so if you're looking for like an absolute bargain basement price or something like that, just, yeah, I'm probably not your guy. There are guys out there that yeah, they build PCs super cheap and stuff, and if you want that, you can go get that. I'm not trying to compete with them, so I provide a bit more service here. So if you're looking for a PC and you expect it built for like $100 or something like that, just don't even bother messaging me, because I don't build PCs for $100. And I don't apologise for that. People wouldn't want to buy off me if I was bargain basement.
Fucking hell. I didn't know about this.
Okay, so we had a 3060 Ti in this one before, and it's only got a 650 watt power supply, so we have to upgrade the power supply in addition to just upgrading the graphics card. And this is a PC that I built. Okay, so this is John's. Let's plug in a network adapter. Where has my SSD gone to? Right in front of my face. Okay, so we shouldn't have to get anything back on here. Okay, so it looks like the original SSD that was in here is just completely dead, I'd say. But let's get all of the latest updates on this PC. And let's get some diagnostics on our drives. Alrighty, what's Crystal Disk Info make of all this? So it's not even detecting the other drives. C, D. Yep. Our 2 terabyte hard drive's in good condition. Yeah.
Jordy says, I currently play Warzone console, but I don't know much about PCs. I don't want to go to a shop and get ripped off, so I'm asking you, please. I know you're a genuine guy, so I'm asking what you'd recommend and whatnot. And cheap doesn't last. I'm not saying it's a poor man pays
It's basically how I explain it to most people is buying a PC is like buying a car. There's a lot. It's not the same thing, obviously. A PC is not a car, but there's a lot of parallels between the two. So normally, I'll get a guy, you know, who's asking me about PC stuff, who doesn't know anything. And, you know, if he's an older guy, I'll normally say to him, okay, mate, what do you know about cars in the automotive industry? And usually I'll mention that, and they go, oh, yes, I know all about cars. I used to blah, 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 blah. Older guy, much more likely to know all about cars and about, like, the maintenance of cars and about how to shop and buy a car, all that kind of stuff. Plus 19% gaming performance. Probably 3060 Ti to 3080. That sounds like plus about that. From a GA104 to a GA102. It's a pretty good little upgrade there. And that would be more at 1080. It'd be a much bigger upgrade at 1440p. Just FYI. Okay, and there is our Cooler Master Watt 650. Okay. So once this is updated, we'll be right to hand this back to John. And the main thing that I'm going to say to him is just keep an eye out on it. I haven't actually removed that other SSD because I wasn't sure it was completely dead. I could remove it, but I'm not even going to bother, I don't think. If it's not causing any problems sitting there and we don't need the slot, we can just leave it there. If it causes a problem, he can bring it back for free and I'll remove it. I just don't want to pull this thing apart again. I felt like I nearly broke it pulling it apart. Let's put some basic stuff on here. So Google Chrome. What sort of graphics card is that? Probably an NVIDIA card. Yes. MSI Afterburner. It's a blower card, so you can adjust the fan speed with MSI Afterburner. Handy little software to have there. Don't have to be an MSI graphics card to use MSI Afterburner. Office 365, a staple for pretty much everyone. And VLC media player. Yeah.
Darren says, hi from the UK, just off of work.
Hey Darren, how you going? Yeah, we're just back here this afternoon with a couple of repairs and upgrades and stuff. The next one we've got coming up on the table is a Leon Lee Dynamic 11. It's Billy's PC from a little while ago, and not sure what happened, but Billy's got he's got like an i9 and a white Leon Lee case with a white 3080 and a white motherboard and strimmers, and so he's got like a nice high-end build, and apparently it's just randomly like shut off on him, and so he's not sure what it is. So I'm like, oh no, bring it in, let me have a look at it, and let's figure out what's going on there. Yeah.
I agree with you. I was thinking around 2.5K mark.
That's
right for a swap.
that's perfect. So the average person in 2022 spends about 1,500 to 3 grand on a gaming PC. So if you aim within that, you get something pretty good. If you aim above that, you get something really, really good. If you aim below that, you kind of get like getting a little bit more ripped off. It's just like buying a car. Like you can look at cars under $5,000, and unless you really know what you're looking for and you're a real bargain hunter, probably not recommended buying a car under 5 grand. It's going to have problems, and you might think you're getting a sweet deal until 3 months down the track, and then you're stuck on the side of the highway, and you don't even know why the thing's broken down. Like that's the situation you'll get in. It's the same with PCs. It's like if you go and buy a car, say you're buying a new car, if you go and look for the absolute cheapest variant of what you want, you like go, okay, I'm going to buy a new car, but I'm going to buy like, I want one for like a new car for like 12 grand or something like that. And it's like you're looking at the most like cheaply made new cars possible, and they might be okay quality, but you're just not going to be getting the value for money. Whereas if you just spent like another $5,000, you could get something like really, really like considerably better quality with more features. And the best thing about it is 5 to 7 years down the track when you go to sell it, because it's that better model, you're most probably going to make back all of the extra money you spent on that car. So, and it's pretty similar with computers. So if you aim within that 1,500 to 3 grand or above, you're going to get something decent, and you'll probably make up that couple of $100 extra that you spent on the flip side of the transaction when you go to sell it. You go and skimp out on all the specs now, it'll look even worse in 5 to 7 years' time when you go to sell it. What's up?
Oh, I'm just reading a story about Elon's dad. He's just as fucked up as Elon.
Yeah, he is.
He told Kyle and Jackie O that Elon has to find a woman to give up what she's doing to be with him, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Who would want to give up what they're doing to be with that?
The torso. You know what I mean. You know what I'm referring to. Okay, I'm not gonna load this thing up with random software. I'm just gonna put useful applications on here. So Crystal Disk Info tells you the state of your drives. MSI Afterburner allows you to adjust the fan speed on your graphics card. Hardware Monitor will monitor your temperatures and everything else. GeForce Experience is an app to help keep your graphics card drivers up to date. And Intel Driver Support Utility helps keep all of your Intel related drivers up to date. And finally, you want to keep Windows Update up to date. So check out the specs. Check out the Windows Update list. Click on the check for updates, and make sure you install all the other updates there and stuff. Sometimes you might not recognize some of the things that will show up there in Windows Update. That's nothing to be scared of. It's usually devices on your computer that you might not be fully aware of. So, like, for example, there might be a microphone attached to your computer. There might be a webcam attached to your computer. There might be a Bluetooth module. There might be the audio chip. We've basically got sound cards baked into the motherboards now, so there'll be drivers related to that. So there becomes quite a lot of random different things that can potentially be connected to your PC. And you might think, oh, I don't have a webcam, but maybe your monitor that you're using has a webcam. And when you plug that into the PC will think, oh yeah, we've got a webcam now. And it will want drivers for that webcam. Okay, let's put our applications away. And our D drive there should be, hopefully it's not a a Windows install. No. Excellent. Okay. So we need to set up the power supply for our 3080. And so as energy prices go up, that's the other thing that people are probably going to start caring more about, and that is performance per watt. So how energy efficient can we make our gaming PCs? At the moment, it's not really a strong sell point. So we've got our 24 pin for our motherboard. What have we got here? Oh, we got dual 8 pins on this. And we'll have a power supply that will support dual 8 pins now. Not that it's going to make much of a difference. Over cheese.
Yeah. He didn't buy vegan cheese, so she destroyed the Xbox.
Oh my god. He didn't buy vegan cheese, so this crazy bitch destroyed this dude's PlayStation or Xbox One X.
Yeah.
That's just insane, man. Like,
get rid of the girlfriend.
Get rid of that chick. If she's a roommate or a girlfriend, you don't need that negativity.
Run away.
In your life. Run very, very far.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Alright. Okay. Okay, our i7 8700, GTX 1070. Let's have a quick look at our device manager. And no devices sitting there uninstalled. That's good. Sweet as. I think that's everything that we really need here. Date and time back to Brisbane. Where are we? Alrighty. So Windows will automatically get reactivated because we haven't changed the motherboard or CPU. There we go. Okay, we'll just need one SATA power cable. Oh, I think this is John with this PC that I'm just finished up with. Can you send him a message? So we should be all sweet here, all up to date, all nice and fresh and ready to go.
What do you want me to... What? What am I doing?
Just tell him, hey John, all ready. I'll send you through an invoice shortly. I'll send through that invoice shortly. Very good.
Shut up, Cat. It's not dinner time. Has the sun set? No, don't silent meow at me either.
He will silent meow at you.
Meow!
He will silent meow at you.
He agreed with you. He's like, meow. Quentin wants to know when he can get his computer.
Yeah, I don't have the motherboard I need for Quentin's just yet. His will be built tomorrow night. Just tell him I still don't have your motherboard, man. It'll be definitely be built tomorrow night. So I'll drop it off for you. So don't stress. And just once again apologise for the delay, but it's out of my hands, unfortunately. Quentin's one of the guys who ordered on Black Friday, and then on Saturday I was unable to get some of the specials for everyone's orders from Umart, so I had to place the orders by direct debit, which takes a few days to go through. And yeah, I needed to do that to secure the stock, because I didn't want to give people quotes for stuff and then have to go back to them and go, oh sorry, can't get that anymore, now you got to pay more. Well, that's the last thing I want to do to people, and I can't afford to just absorb things like that, because despite what some people say, my margins aren't actually that high. Okay, so just one second here while I just pop out an invoice. Yep. Can I have my phone?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, I am very, very busy. It's probably very boring watching me sitting at the computer invoicing someone, but it is what it is. Where are we? Yes. I love the Windows Phone app that syncs my phone with my computer. Makes things like this so much easier. And what was he quoted for this? Like, Okay. $281, 82, 28, 18. Oh. Just a second, I'm nearly done. Just have to email this off. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, that one is all good to go. So, let me drop this one downstairs. Alrighty, there's the Leon Lee. But first, we'll finish up with this. Are we back on full screen and stuff? Babe? Are we back on full screen? No? Alright. So I plugged in those CPU power cables from the other way because it's a little bit easier with the radiator. Okay. And then we just got our motherboard power cable. Okay, graphics card time. Yeah, that is a fat cat. Okay.
Buddy looks at me and he's like, I'd be like that if you just fucking beat me. It's not dinner time, cat.
Not happening yet, cat.
You can still see sunlight. Your ass. The dog's know when it's dinner time.
Yeah, the dog's know what time it is. The dogs also know that potentially waiting for dinner is normal. And there's no point standing there all excited and expecting it. Because we'll feed you when we want to, not when you want to. The dogs have worked that out. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. Oh. I've forgotten something. That looks better. You want to share the screen, Dave?
Pokemon!
Oh. Okay, what have we got?
I like that background.
Yeah, it's pretty cool pretty cool background. Oh. The bearings are starting to go in one of those fans. Yep. Only at speed though. Okay, that looks all good. Rally settings. I don't think I've got a spare single RGB fan. I might just let him know that at some stage that fan will get more annoying. And if you are starting to hear that, it is just that fan. Okay. So this one is all sorted. Okay. So here we go. Here's a Leon Lee white 3080 build. So this is a very nice build, this one. And it's pretty much brand new. So what is going on right now? No power. Okay. Okay. So, dead power supply. I'm looking at you, dead power supply. The customer's worried his cooler had died or something like that. If we're not getting any power, it's likely his power supply has given up the ghost. What have we got here? Corsair RM850, so this should be alright with me, man. And yes, I've just got a 650 watt here, and look at this, I'm going to turn on a 3080. Can you even do that? Will it blow up? I shouldn't laugh at people's misconceptions about things like that, but it is kind of funny. It's funny for me because I know what's going to blow up and what's not going to blow up. Okay. Okay. mystery deepens. Okay. No.
Dead motherboard?
Yeah, possibly.
Let your test bench.
Like dead as.
Want the test bench? Just
Sorry, just give me a second. Just let me make sure I'm not missing anything stupid. Oh. No, this should be fine, man. The fact that we're not getting any power to it at all. It's definitely plugged in. That's definitely plugged in. It's definitely plugged
on.
in. Yeah, it's definitely on. And try a different power cable just to be super thorough. So full power cable's plugged in here. No. So I'm not plugged into the wrong CPU power or anything like that. Nothing stupid. No. Okay.
now.
Okay, well I think this motherboard's dead. Yeah. So
Maybe I need to download this movie.
I think we need to do a motherboard replacement on this. So I'll have to get another motherboard for it, and then we'll swap everything out onto the new motherboard. Test it with the well, I don't think we really need to test the power supply at this stage. I think the motherboard's just died, and that's why it's not turning on. I mean, motherboards die. It's not the first time this has happened, and it's not going to be the last. Just Billy is somewhat unfortunate to have had this happen with his new rig. Luckily, he's right here in Brisbane, and he's not far away, so he's able to just drop it off to me. So, what does this tell us? This tells us fundamentally we've got a bad motherboard. I could pull off the graphics card and the RAM, we could test it on the test bench and all that. You could probably pull out the power supply and test that on the test bench as well. But at this stage,
Keep yawning.
I know, it's pretty bad. I think I need another coffee. At this stage, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to get myself a replacement motherboard for this, I think. And we're gonna chuck everything on the new motherboard, make sure it's all working. Because yeah, for it not to be getting any power at all, that shows me that something serious is up. If it was a dead power supply, as soon as I plugged in that other power supply, we should have been fine.
Could we be making Airbus fly on hydrogen?
Cool.
Very good. Holy shit.
Okay, well.
Tim, Emily says hi.
Hey Emily, how you going? Good to have you here. So we're just finished up with this one. And so yeah, for Billy, we're gonna have to get a new motherboard, man. If you're watching this now or later. So sorry about that.
Good.
you'll have to be without your computer for a couple of days. I'm sorry, but we'll get it fixed. And I guess now's a good opportunity for you to go, are you happy with your motherboard? Do you want a different motherboard? Blah, 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 blah. Because this is the perfect opportunity to swap it. Because we've got what seems to be a warranty failure on your motherboard. So we'll get a complete refund for the cost of your existing motherboard. So if there's anything that you didn't like about it, now is the time to speak and let me know. And we can put in a different motherboard, and then if there's a variance in cost, you just pay me the variance in cost between the two boards. Yeah.
Anglo, is the motherboard short out or what?
Yeah, it seems that way. So we weren't getting anything from a new power supply. I'm pretty confident that it's the board. We're gonna find out tomorrow or the next day when I get another motherboard for it. I'll talk to Billy about it.
Oh, stop yawning.
Stop yawning, I know. See what he wants to do with it, and then we'll go from there.
Those decorations, you keep pulling them down.
I know. The table's pretty close to me. It's a bigger table. It's a small space. Alrighty. Well, we're going to be back a little bit later with a live PC build, but it's not going to be a very exciting one. It's not really a gaming PC. So it's going to look alright, like it's going to be in like a little low profile sort of case. But yeah, probably not the most exciting one, but we'll be doing that a little bit later. I need to have some dinner and another coffee, it seems, because I just can't stop yawning. Ah! I know. So thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you all a bit later in the next video.